Hello, everybody. It's me, T. Chanel, and I have a guest today, Mr. Chris Davis, my other half. So, today we want to talk about the importance of understanding in marriage. Understanding not just your spouse, but yourself. You have to understand yourself first. But, like I told you guys before, we do our marital tune ups, which means we go to therapy. What are you
Go ahead.
doing? We go to therapy, and he keeps me laughing. But we go to therapy, and we're going to do it every year for our marital tune-ups because we think it's important. And one of the things that we've learned in going to therapy is that understanding ourselves and each other has a tremendous benefit in our marriage. Wouldn't you say so, babe?
Understanding is everything
Understanding is everything. Why would you say that?
because the best thing an individual can do in any relationship is understand themselves, understand what makes them tick, understand their own triggers, understand their pleasures, their desires, so that they can put themselves in a position to receive more out of life instead of expecting life and other people to figure it out for them. So in our relationship, when I don't understand what I need and I project it to you to figure it out and meet it, and you don't because that's impossible, a lot of times that can lead to frustration.
I agree. I agree. I agree. One thing that I've figured out through our counseling sessions is that, and just in being married for 9 years, whoop, whoop, high five. One of the things that I have realized is that me understanding why I do some of the things I do or why I react the way I do helps me to better deal with like my emotions and find ways to better cope with some maybe tragedies that's happened in my life or grievances that I deal with. But in return, when he understands, I think that he better know how to deal with me or to kind of help me through hard times.
Yeah, and it's here's the thing. Women don't make sense. All right. I'm just gonna make that statement now. So brothers, if you're watching and you don't understand, you're not supposed to. But I think the best thing is to attempt. Because what I've learned is there's a lot of things I don't understand about her. But if I attempt to try to, she's always willing to guide me and help me get there. So I don't think there's anything that we can really understand about each other by ourselves. I remember we had a argument one time and we talked through it. And what came to me afterwards was how does a woman learn about a man but from a man? How does a man learn about a woman but from a woman? So all of my past experiences with women and whoever have nothing to do with her because she's her own individual and this relationship is so unique that if I went to my past or any other tools, didn't you talk about a toolbox before? Any other tools that may have worked in the past, I'm really setting myself up for failure because this is a total different relationship with total different dynamics. And I would say it's the first time that I've been in true love. So we're in a whole nother playing field.
Right.
So there's a lot that I just don't understand. But it's okay. It's okay. Because what will happen is, I believe that if you have the right heart for your mate, that it will open up a two-way means of communication or a two-way channel where understanding can be established. And it really, am I still in the show?
No, I think this is great. Keep going.
And to establish for understanding to be I'm about to go now. So for understanding to be established, it's really rooted in true sympathy, empathy, and love for your mate. So a lot of people don't understand because they don't care. And I'll admit there have been some times where maybe something has been told to me from her mouth that I didn't necessarily care to hear. Or she may have done something so strange or so like crazy to me that I didn't care to understand. But every time I've done that, I've set myself up for failure because I end up getting more frustrated because she's frustrated. I think, what do they say? Happy
Happy
wife?
wife, happy
Yeah, ain't
life.
never lied.
On my end, I think that women and men, of course, speak totally different languages. And I think with me understanding how he operates, like for example, when we have a disagreement, I speak my emotions. He has to process everything and revisit. Whereas I want to get things accomplished, like right here, right now, I'm going to speak my emotions. When I speak my emotions, I tend to hurt, okay, because I have not thought it through. So later I'll come back and try to apologize and be like, well, what I actually meant was where the damage is already done because I've said what I said and the words have power and they hurt. And so for me, understanding that he's the type that needs to process first, then I'm more apt to say, okay, hold on, let me think before I speak, because if I say something out of my emotions, it may not be right and he's going to shut down. Okay, so just understanding how each other operates, understanding each other's language can save a lot of marriages. And I think a lot of marriages have been destroyed for the lack of understanding. Don't the Bible say that?
Yeah, talk about people being destroyed.
I
So I
mean,
guess
we people.
married people is married.
Anyway, but we just wanted to share a little snippet with you today. Now, stay tuned because we will eventually, real soon, right, be doing a Periscope live where you can ask
There you
questions.
go.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. I think that we've been married for 9 years. We're still happy together, right? We're still happy. So I think that we have some things that we can offer that will bless you in your marriage. So stay tuned. Thank you, Chris. Mwah. Loves and hugs. Bye bye.